Hi, 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 hello, hello. Welcome in. Um, yes. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit weirder than usual. The crud that I picked up from coming back from MegaPlex, it decided to hit me in the throat as well as like my poor nose. Oh, my snoot has just been like the Sahara today. Oh, not fun. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, I was just thankfully I took today off. I usually do if I'm going to be traveling. I usually take the day before and the day after off. Just to give a little flex time for surprises and also just kind of ease in and out of work um or other obligations. And yeah, I definitely took full advantage of that today. So, I did some sleeping in, which I definitely needed. And I've been hydrating like mad today. Uh, so I should be good pretty quickly. Um, yeah, I just need to get the raw parts out of my voice, my throat. So but that honestly, it's the worst I pick up. I'm glad. But yeah, I'm the reason I'm willing to blame the humans I encountered on the airlines and on the planes, like airports and planes, is because I saw so many examples of just disgusting behavior. Hi, Digi. Welcome in. Snuggles for you too. Oh, yeah, like I was, like there was the usual, like, you know, someone is just sneezing over somewhere, someone's coughing, although there's a lot of it for some reason. Um, but there was also like whenever I stopped in the restroom, I noticed that like no one was washing their hands. No one. I was the only one at the sinks. I absolutely appalled. I can't I can't deal with it. Um so yes, I just tried not to touch any surfaces while I was at any of those airports. Ugh. Yeah. And yeah, one poor child, and I'll actually be kind to the child. Normally I prefer children to be somewhere far away, far away from me. Um this one was definitely having a bad night last night. Yeah, yeah, exactly right. I'm not surprised at all either. Um, like when we got on the plane, there was a kid who was that sounded like he was going through the worst of it. It took me a while to realize he's probably suffering anxiety. We were still at the gate, and like it sounded like he was choking, and then he popped. Um, so yeah, they had to do some cleanup. But yeah, they were yeah, the he definitely suffered for quite a bit until we were moving. Um, I personally, if it was my child, I probably would have said, "Okay, we need to come up with a different plan because the airplane is going to be too much." Um, mm. Although they eventually made it work. Unfortunately, it was at my expense. Mm. And that was and those around me, and that they pulled out the brain rot, and so it was just like the mass produced children's videos on YouTube that just go through like something super saccharine, super simple, over and over. In this case, I think I heard a like about an hour and a half nonstop of different songs counting from 1 to 10. I I was struggling. Oh man, I was it was not my happy place, but the kid had gotten had largely calmed down with that, so I was willing to deal with it. But when you pay that much to be flying, you don't want to be trapped in such an unpleasant situation. So, I don't know. I'm sure there's a way around that. maybe have an infant section of the plane or something like that. But yeah, ugh. So and unfortunately, like while that was the worst one last night, I had at least two screamlings on both of my flights last night. So I didn't get much peace last night. Hmm. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I may not have made it home. So, same place you can banish kids to in the theater. Yeah, yeah, actually, it kind of confuses me when parents bring children to a movie that's clearly not meant for children. Like, I suspect it's because the parents want to do something.
Splish.
Ah, wah, wah. Yeah, sure, I'll get some water. I probably need it. Um, ah, wah, wah. Thank you. um, and I understand it's probably the parents probably wanting to do something they would normally do that they probably can't do as easily now they have a child. But when you take on the responsibility of taking care of someone, you have have to make some compromises. So, um, so yeah. Honestly, I could rant about that for hours and hours and hours and hours, and it would just be a repeating cycle anyway. No one wants to hear that. That was their sacrifice for spawning. Yes, yes. You you chose this path. You must walk it. There are a lot of people who don't walk that path properly, but I'd say most people do. Most people do. It's honestly, it's not that common, thankfully, for people to be irresponsible with like their impact on others as well as the impact on their children. It's just when it happens, it's very noticeable, and that's what sticks in our minds. Yeah, so thankfully, it's not nearly as common as it feels like sometimes. Which means I don't really have any, room to be ranting as much as I do. But I do. Um, I am not very good at taking pictures. So I kind of let other people take pictures for me and post them on Blue Sky, and I was tagged in some of them. Um, yeah, I'm pretty shameful when it comes to taking pictures when I go traveling. I I don't know what to do to work on that. Yeah, like like I don't have anything crazy to show off. Uh, Hi, it's me. It's me again. Like I mostly use my camera when I'm like in the airplane because I just love being able to see like above the clouds and what things look like. So like I caught some pictures like when I was heading south to Florida and like the sun hadn't quite risen yet and but it was about to like so the terminus was basically there. Um it wasn't actually this bright IRL, it's just my camera wanted to like absorb like a little bit more light, basically a longer exposure. Yeah, yeah, there's some really nice shots up there. So, and this is how you can tell that it's still nighttime. Well, it's still dark enough. Is that you can see all of the lights, all of like the street lights and city lights, down below peeking through the clouds. Like this is my other favorite thing to get pictures of, is basically like uh the galaxy of humans, really, because it really just looks like a bunch of stars from that distance. So yeah, I usually try and get pictures of that as well. So it's that's not often I get a chance to take this picture because once the sun gets up far enough above the horizon, that shutter goes down. Because then the sun is full on deadly laser in your face, as well as right across the plane, assaulting at least 4 or 5 other people along the way. So I try not to be a jerk when as much as I always aim for the window seats and insist on getting them when I do pay for them. Like someone tried to steal from me last night. Um, I at least am not a jerk about the window. So I kept adjusting the shade as necessary to keep it out of the eyes of the person next to me who was trying to sleep, but gave enough light to the tray of the person beyond her because she seemed to enjoy using the sunlight to read her book by. So yeah, I try to do that. Um, but yeah, it's one of the few times you can get some some nice shots from above. And I'm if I had a proper signal, I would have done a better job of trying to figure out like where each of these locations is. And I probably still can. I probably still could. I would just need a lot. I just need a fair amount of time to do so. Um, like this is probably closer to Maryland, I think, and this is over the Chesapeake Bay. So like most of this water here is the Chesapeake Bay and its inlets. But on the horizon, that's the Atlantic Ocean. So just below the clouds. And a lot of that flight from DC to Orlando was spent kind of running along the edge of the coastline. So I got to see lots of this. It's very nice. Um, I take lots and lots of pictures, and I tend to delete most of them, and keep only the ones that look the cleanest to me. And even then, there are still things I would love to edit, like getting the plane wing out of here, or even this little bit of reflection on the window. Mm. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Um, and yeah, the view from my hotel room was quite nice. Like I could see SeaWorld on where these roller coasters are on the right. Um, I think yeah, just off of the screen to the left was the new Universal Epic Park that was recently built. And otherwise, this just looks straight out towards like basically across Orange County. Orlando is largely on the left-hand side there. Um, Orlando's a really weird place. Um, it's not pedestrian friendly. It's definitely very much a it's designed for cars. Sidewalks definitely are an afterthought in places. And in many spots, it's you just have to kind of walk into driveways and streets in order to get around. Um, my actually, you know what? I'll do it like this. Let me bring this up. My hotel was not nearly as oh here it is. Not nearly as convenient as I thought it was going to be. Orlando. Where'd you put your airport? Then again, why am I trying to do this the hard way? um, Hyatt Regency Orlando. Yeah, that'll do. So this was the convention hotel. Its location. Now, the hotel is like half of this block here, and then the rest of it is actually a convention center that belongs to the hotel. Next to the hotel is a big convention center. On the other side is another large convention center. So this is all just convention space. Um, the furries had this one, so for Megaplex. My hotel was over here on the other side of this expressway. It looks like it should be, not too bad a walk to get over there. Um, until you realize that they've not made this easy for a pedestrian. Well. So if I go here and say this, oh wow, yeah, I had to do a lot of doubling back, and then I had to walk around the convention center. This convention center here, this one alone on the screen, this is 4 million square feet. I don't even know. As a matter of fact, what is that? Uh, yeah, lovely. So yeah, 372,000 square meters. It's redonkulous. Honestly, it's probably measured in square kilometers at that point. um, yeah. So my walk to the convention space and back each day was rough. My feet are still a bit sore. My poor paws. And but honestly, it wouldn't have been so bad if it weren't for the weather. But yeah, it was a mile and a quarter. It was a half an hour each way. In the morning, I could get lucky, and the doors to the convention center would be open, and I could cut through right directly across. But only on a couple of the mornings. At night, it was locked up, so I had to run. I had to go all the way around. And at on the final morning, since it was a national holiday, it was Labor Day. I the doors were locked that morning, so I had to do the long way again. First time I came to Orlando from Baltimore Airport was exhausting. Because I had to walk so long. Yeah, yeah. Orlando is even its airport is not friendly for walking, which is kind of crazy. At least they have a train that goes between terminals, which is kind of cute and it's quick. um, so yeah, that was not a pleasant walk. Actually, mostly it was just the weather that wasn't pleasant. Blah. But yeah, Florida's also interesting in that there are these little lizards. I think they're called Florida anoles, Anole. They are everywhere during the day. And like as you're walking down the sidewalk, they're just scattering left and right to not end up underfoot. And they're cute little things. Um, I didn't try catching any of them, but I guess like they will if like you corner them, they'll actually try and bite. But like they're tiny. They can't really do much more than just kind of like a gentle like hug to your finger or whatever. So, hi Freddy. Yes, he is a cute looking guy. Here I thought the alligator were bigger. Well, yeah, the alligator, those will give you a proper bite. I didn't see any though. I was keeping an eye out because there were like wetland spots. It was my first family vacation to Disney. Oh, nice. Did you enjoy it? Was it a good time for that visit? Did you? But yeah, these were everywhere, and it was kind of adorable actually. Um, I also got to see a coyote. This is my first day walking to the con, and as you can see, the coyote doesn't. The coyote looks unimpressed. He looks unimpressed to see me. But yes, I saw a little triangle dog. He was just wandering by. Then he realized I was looking at him. He looks so unamused. uh, but it's cute. It was the only time I got to see a yote though, while I was down there. Oh, but to give you a sense of where it was. Ah, bah, bah. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Let's do this. Let's put my rump here. Goes along the entrance drive. Yeah. So walk up this thing. Oh, my. Oh. Oh, I can't get a good look at it. So it was like partway up this ramp, like over the side of the wall there's like a pond. It's like a retaining pond. And there was a heron in there as well as that coyote. So he's got the 1,000 yard stare. He does. So yeah. So yeah, as you can see, like it's in the middle of like a whole bunch of hotels and touristy locations. Yeah, walking over the expressway. Wah, wah, wah. And you can't just cut because there are walls and you're up high, so you have to walk all the way to the end of it. Oh, there's also a fence here that keeps you on the other side by the sidewalk. So you can't actually cross the street until this crosswalk here, like right at the foot of the convention center. Oh, hey, the rest of the sign is there. It just says ants now. Years ago when I lived up north, yeah, my dad found this hotel in Animal Kingdom. Like you could see, that would be awesome actually. If you look out your hotel window and see animals you generally wouldn't see on this continent, that'd be really cool actually. I'd like that. um, Whereas the best I get here, like or in my apartment complex, is occasionally I'll look out the window and I'll see um like I might see some deer wandering through, I might see some rabbits raccoon, maybe an occasional possum. Uh, there was the one year I happened to catch 2 deer mating in the back courtyard. That was interesting. Um, one of them was not into it, so yeah. Uh, walking all this sucked. Yeah, see, no sidewalk here, so you gotta like cut into the convention center. Eh. Oh, really? There's no more street view? Oh, okay. That's weird. Yeah, there is. Strange. Hmm. Anyway, enough of that. It is a good song. Oh, it's a Disney song too. This sounds familiar, actually. What is this from? Oh, from oh man, I haven't watched Brave in so long. I liked that movie. I don't know how much of it's biased though. I don't know. I just like I feel at home in all that, like in all the Celtic stuff, all the Celtic lore and music and such. Like it's like the one genre that just like always clicks. Um, oh right, I was taking random pictures as I was walking back to the hotel to let people know like I'm not there yet, but I'm still alive. So, because that's my hotel on the left, and that was the moon on the right. um, touch the sky. Yes. Oh, I did get another picture of one of the animals. This one's a little clearer. They have long tails. I suspect, and it kind of looks like it because of the way this like a change, like almost a pinch here. I suspect they're the type of lizard like a gecko where if if something catches their tail, they can detach it and run away safely. So, but yeah, this one like every once in a great while, and I got tired of waiting out in the heat for him to do it again. He would puff out his neck, and it was like a bright scarlet color. So unfortunately, I couldn't catch him in time with it. He he was not interested in my presence. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can like closer shots of that epic the Universal Epic park that was just built. Like you can even see like Peach's castle and the pyramids of Saharasaland. Saharasasha. Sarasaland. Put claws on him. He's got claws on him, yeah. Um so yeah. Um Maybe interesting to check out that park someday. Get rid of those. Oh, that was I want to check out some a panel about different like software and technologies that I could use for streaming. So I was trying to capture notes because I couldn't write as fast as she was covering it. So um I'm gonna skip over well actually oh it's muted so yeah I did pop into one of the dances. I I honestly took the video just out of a whim, kind of just to be like, yeah, I was here. But yeah. Otherwise, like I generally don't take video of dances. Oh, yes. So I might have a problem in that when I should be taking pictures of the things I'm like doing on a trip, I end up instead taking a picture of some of the like of just the wildlife I see. Sorry. Um, we did also find a the back rooms while we were there, uh, which was interesting. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can grab the other one.
Sploosh.
Awawa, awawa. I'm getting watered. Thank you, Digi. Actually, I'll do that while I'm hunting for that. Yum 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 yum. So if I go to here. Wait, what? Where was that posted? Hmm. I'll have to go looking for that. Oh well. Someone's got some pictures somewhere that I'm tagged in. I'm not very good at finding them. Um, I am glad I escaped as well. This is exactly what they call liminal space. So what I'm pretty sure happened here is this, like the hotel, like this used to be the outside of the hotel, but then they expanded it and were built some more onto it. Uh, but like there are just sections that just didn't get used. And so they just cut it off quick. And so like we went through some like some weird tunnels and some strange stairwells to get here. Um, yeah, and like right here, on the left, there's just some wooden stairs that go up to a door that's like partially in the ceiling. So it was a really strange space, and it was just empty. There were signs that there were life that people were there before. Like occasionally you'd see, actually you can kind of see it back here, like right around the corner of that pillar. There is a custodian's cart. It looks to be in good shape. A couple of carts actually. And there was also some garbage like a couple steps up. But yeah, every time we wandered in there because we were curious, it was just us. It was otherwise dead silent except for like the hum of the lights. Say there be a lot of those nobody walking. Alright. Yeah, you sure? Kind of think it could be a place for hunting. So yeah, this is it was an interesting space to find. Actually, it was Infantis who brought us down there. So credit where it's due. Um, there were a couple of pictures I got from the convention space. Like I did happen to snag a shot of the pack of nines. So, because they're cute. Every time I see them, there's just like just a bunch of adorable arcanines. How can you not want to see them? um, I also saw Santa for some reason. I kept running into Santa, but Santa was always facing away from me. I never saw Santa's face. They were almost like a cryptid. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. There were some, as with most furry cons, there were definitely some non-furries in the mix. Um, Santa being one of them. There were also some uh the hell what's the current ish popular shooty game? Is that Helldivers? I think it's Helldivers. There were some of those as well. Like full armor and such. Um, so, although personally, I think we could have done without the full platoon of realistic um, Marines. So that felt very out of place, and like given the current climate in this country, it was a bit off-putting and slightly threatening because they were going for authenticity. Too much of that already, exactly. So I was just like, I stay over there, please. Don't come here. And, um, there's one that I'll give a pass because they went in an obvious fantasy route. It was someone who had a wizard's like conical pointy cap, um, and wizard robes, but it was all olive drab, like olive drab digital camo was what it was made from. And instead of a wizard staff, it was an RPG rocket. So I was like, I like that. Well done. The Boom Wizard. Ah, blah, blah. Um, I'm assuming it wasn't a real RPG though. At least the convention center still stands. Yeah. Otherwise, like as I was saying, like I took a bunch of pictures on the way back as well on the flight. I want to clean up some of these and do something with them. Hi Nero, having nightmares about the Pacanines? Never a nightmare. They just want to give you hugs, Nero. So see, like the one here in the center, like they're guarding her. They're even like claws right there, ready to catch her if she goes back. Yeah, they're just there to be friendly. Heck, one of them even brought a white claw with him on the left there. So he's just sharing. But welcome in, Nero. Um, yeah, I just took a bunch of these pictures. There's nothing really more to show from this lot because it was just I wanted to get some pictures of basically the sea of stars, um, of humans as we flew over them. They're not werewolves, but there are 7 of them exactly. Actually, there are 8. I'll have to remember to give Theos his tummy naps. Theos did get to nap on me, and a couple of times he decided that he wanted to be the bed, and so he would like pull me down on him, and then he's like, "I can't breathe." so, um, so yes, but yeah, I got to hang out with Theos and Infantis a lot, as well as Enigma and Jax and Lions, uh, as well as Flyby Fox. I think those were the bulk of my hangouts. So it was nice getting to hang out with them, see them in person, meet some of them, and get to know them better. Because like Flyby, like I was aware of, but never actually got to talk with them. So it was really nice to get to do that. Um, and and Lions was adorable. It's like I think it was his first con. He's and he had it was a moving experience for him. So he I there's so many good boys. Oh wow. So yes, I'm not going to bore you with that part. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there are 8 of them, and it bothers me that there's not a ninth of the pack of 9s. The one is just hiding back here. I went to Denver, first con and first time in America. I got back home a couple of. Welcome home, Freddie. How was your con? I hope you had a really, really good time. I also hope that you got through like customs and border control with little effort. I hope it was a simple trip through. Because I know some people did not have an easy time getting through it. You'll have to ask Dexter about that. Poor guy. Um, they gave him the ninth degree, not just the third one. Had a really amazing time. No issues. Only great. Excellent. That's lovely. I'm happy you had an excellent time, Freddie. I've never been to Denver. That's one I should probably try in the next time. There were so many cons happening at the same time this weekend. Hmm. Although they were at least spread out far enough to not quite be standing on top of each other. But yeah, like some people are like I guess going right to Eurofurence right after this. So don't know about any other differences between Denver and Megaplex, but downtown Denver is very walkable. They've actually been redesigning it to be more pedestrian friendly. They even have at least one street, probably a couple, that they've closed off to vehicular traffic. So it's just a walking plaza, and like as a result, all sorts of businesses have just been lining up on it. I think the only vehicles that go through it are like a train car. So, like, yeah, I actually liked Denver. I've only been to that I've only been to Denver once. And it was actually the convention center area. Um, I was there. I was joining my boyfriend at the time, because he was going. He and several others from this area were going to be singing in the Gay Men's Chorus, which they were having a concert, like a nationwide concert there in Denver. I guess they do that kind of thing every 4 years. So I got to go and hang out there and got to wander around the city a bit. So it was nice. Um, I would probably hazard to guess that Denver is also not the weather is probably also much nicer. Like it might still be a bit warm at this time of year, but it cools off nicely at night. And it's not humid as feck. Oh my god, the only like the temperature in Fahrenheit and the relative humidity were like battling for who was going to be higher. I swear they spent most of their time in the 90s, 80s, and 90s. A lot nicer than the UK. I honestly don't have enough memory of the UK to be able to like counter one way or the other with that. Which means I'll have to visit again. Um, Otherwise, because right now my passport only helps me with like traveling around the country. But, like I've got my passport, I can go anywhere. I used it to get to Japan. Back home to the rain. I love the rain. Florida does have a daily rain shower every afternoon when the humidity finally gets up to 100% and the air says, "Okay, I'm wetter than the ocean now. We need to drop some of this out." So pretty much every day at this time of year in Florida, there's a rainstorm like in the early afternoon. Ah, wah, wah, ah, wah, wah. Let us see here. I have been yammering a lot, and I'm not done yet. Also, just want to make sure that was still working. So, I this is against my nature. So I don't really want to draw too much attention to this, but I feel like I should say it at least once. With sun, humidity sucks ass. Humidity sucks ass all the time, but it's definitely it's definitely bad with high temperature. Because even a humid night that's warm still sucks. Because you can't like you feel like you should be able to cool off because it's nighttime, but you can't. So, oh, I'm happy living in drier places, which I don't currently. Because my city has like rivers and lake giant. It's on the Great Lakes, so and it has rivers and canals and ponds, and it's also built on a swamp, so it's very humid here as well. But at least it cools off quicker. Um. Oh yeah, but I feel like I should mention this at least once, and then I'm not going to bring it up again. Hopefully for the rest of the month because I don't like selling myself. But I did want to participate, or at least kind of make a first attempt at participating in September, which started, just before MegaPlex. But this is my first time streaming during it, and this is why cold is better. You can always put more on, but yeah, exactly. You can always grab a blanket or put on a jacket or something if you're cold. When you're hot, like you can't do anything about it. Just a trip to the hospital. um, that's why I always say summer never wear long PJs. It gets hot. I don't wear PJs. I don't sleep comfortably with them. Anyway, so yes, I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I figured I'd make an attempt to create some sort of sub goal like listing as well as some incentives. I just kind of want to try it out and see like how it goes, how it rolls, how it feels. Um, because I need to do it eventually. At some point, like I will want to put a more earnest attempt into this, and like I would like to have some experience in it so I can make it better next time. So this is my first time, first attempt. So we're gonna see how it goes. I picked out a handful of things. That's like were things that like were going to be improvements to the channel, to the stream. Um, things that some people expressed interest in as well, and also putting my life in your hands a little bit. I didn't feel comfortable like going into any like streamer punishment type stuff. I don't know. I always feel bad when streamers do that to themselves. And so like I don't know if I should be doing that to myself. But I'll consider it for the future, but it'd be mild stuff. Like you're never gonna get me in Pie Shock. I think I said that before. It's never happening. Um, but like I don't know. I might try the Bean Boozled, for example, at some point. My tongue, unfortunately, is very sensitive, so that's gonna be that's gonna be hell for me if it most of the time, I'm sure. So it's something I'm considering. And I was thinking like it didn't make sense for every gift sub to be, valued the same. So like I decided to do the sub goals as points instead of like numbers of subs, and then to give different numbers of points based on the level of the tier of the sub. And it'll be multiplied by month. So like a tier 1 sub for uh, done in advance for 3 months, that's 3 points. Um, so yeah, I figured I'd put that in there. The prime subs are 1 point just because that's how Twitch treats them on the back end. Twitch treats a prime as the same as a tier 1. So figure I may as well do the same. Never say never. But no, no. There are certain types of punishment that just are I feel are cruel, and I'm not into getting shocked. So, um, like I don't enjoy that at all, and I don't get the sense that too many people enjoy seeing that either. It seems to be like a very few people that enjoy like being able to shock the streamer or something like that. Um, so I don't think it's as popular as it sounds. Thankfully. Just, let's see. Oh yeah. In addition to the goals, I also try to do some stacking stuff. So like for example, every 20 gift subs, regardless of tier. So that one's subs, not points. Every 20 of those, I'll just tally up an extra day for streaming, and we'll fit it into the calendar where they belong. Um, Stuff like that. And there's also some things for people who are getting a little overzealous with donations. So, and in the bottom here, I put a summary of what Twitch is offering as far as discounts go. Some people like causing pain. Yes, yeah, there are definitely sadists out there, and unfortunately for them, I am not a masochist. So, um, yes. So yeah, this is on my blue sky. This is the only time I'm going to draw attention to this, as far as I'm aware. So, but yes, I want to give this a shot this month. Uh, we'll see how it goes. All right. Oh, let me know if you have any questions about it, though. I'll be happy to explain anything, because I don't want to assume that I was clear. Um, just because I wrote it doesn't mean that it makes sense. And that is all handwritten, by the way. That was actually it's kind of fun working in Krita to kind of like rearrange things, like line things up a little nicer, because I kind of start going down a little diagonally with my columns. um, Far too neat. Yeah, this is how my journals look. Actually, Ray, you used to I've showed you my bullet journals in the past, so this shouldn't surprise you at all. This should honestly look familiar to you. So let us get. Yeah, it doesn't. I didn't think it would surprise you. um, Ooh, what was that? I saw that little bit of like slowdown. All right, let's actually no, let's not close that. Let's just minimize that. Ah, Nila, I see. Crystal Chronicles. You can start. There we go. Canon will complain though. Yeah, yeah, you will, huh? There we go. Exactly, Freddy. I really like that music. It's a really good feel, and it'll be there waiting for us when we come back to it later. So we're gonna pop right into that banger. Thank you. Well, I should probably not be taking swigs quite that big. Oh yes, the Mushroom Forest. We've got a Malboro to visit today. And I'm pretty sure this is stage 3 for it. Because the last time we were there, yeah, the last time we were there, like, the boss battle had, like, an extra, like, a worm that was chasing us around as well. Whereas the first time it wasn't, that wasn't there, so this is gonna be more difficult. Nothing wrong with that? Yeah, yeah. It's true. Something wrong with hydrating. And I definitely need it. I'm very sure I did not drink nearly enough over the weekend. And that's partially why I am where I am now. Into the forest. The voiceover doesn't change ever, but I still let it go.
When I was a child, I once asked my mother, "Where did I come from?" She answered, "Why, we all sprouted from the mushroom forest, of course."
Clearly these are all
Nightmares
toads.
soon haunted my sleep.
Mushroom retainers.
I dreamt that I was lost among the toadstools. I awoke in tears, but felt the warmth of my mother's embrace.
I wonder
as
who
she
the voice
comforted
actress is
me.
for this.
It is something I still remember to this day.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna look that up while I'm thinking of it. Once control is turned to... Actually, I'll wait here. That's a good spot for it. Yep. And let's see. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles voice actress? Actor? Sure, whatever. No, not the remastered. Why do they keep redirecting me to remastered? This is the original. Remastered. And we'll just change that to voice actor. Wow. You really don't want to show me this, do you? Hmm. Let's go here. This is not the correct Crystal Chronicles. This thing. Apologies to leave as you're just getting started, but unfortunately suffer. Aw, well, thanks for stopping in, Alto. I hope you rest well. And I'll be streaming again tomorrow. So, and yammering less tomorrow. Because I don't need to cover Megaplex again. But thanks for stopping in. It's lovely seeing you again. I've missed you. I need to get into VR again. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna try once more, and if it doesn't want to yield the result to me, then I'm just going to go back into the game. I can always see it in the credits later, I'm sure. All right. Go here, and as mention of the music, voice. Let's see. That's the remastered edition again. Nah. All right. I guess I'll just have to wait for the credits like a normal person. Yes. All right, what do we have? Not much. That's right, because we burned through all of our resources on the crab. Hopefully that's not prophetic. All right, put this down. You pick it up. I think we just go this. Oh, jeez, hi. Oh. Ow! I accidentally hit defend. All right. Nice. And we'll definitely be making use of those Phoenix down. um, definitely seemed like the best way to go in that last boss battle. Ow. Oh. Oh. Well, I am an idiot today, apparently. Alright, let's try this again. I'm presently poisoned. Oh. Let's do this. Oh. What? I still haven't figured out why that happens. Oh. Alright, well I am not equipped properly for this, apparently. Apparently need to get back into it. We'll do this again. Just in case. Alright, get rid of you. Are you useful? I wish I had one for fire as well. Because I would, or, you know, thunder, because I would like to get this jerk out of the sky. Oh. I suppose you could only make me slow so many times. There's no point in avoiding it. Oh, I just do need to avoid this one, though. How many hits do you need from this blizzard? I really need to get another spell. But as long as you keep doing this, I don't mind. Oh. He is very, very tanky at the moment. And I don't know how much of that's because, like... Oh, shoot. How much of that's because, magic's not really my character's forte. And how much of it's just that, like, he is currently... Like, he is flying, so it makes it really difficult to target him. Which is why I need one more element. There we go. What are you? You're cure. Not the element I need. Because if I can get fire or thunder to pair with that blizzard, the blizzard magicite, then I can actually use gravity that will throw him onto the ground and stun him. Why does this feel foreign to me? I don't mind taking the hits now that I have a cure spell. Oh, that didn't take you out, huh? Oh, one of the hits must have missed. Or not. Oh, you're tougher. Did I get a second element yet? Fire would be very nice against this thing. Hmm. No, I didn't. Oh well. Actually, remove this. Is it life? Yes. How does holy do for you? Not particularly helpful. Why is this one tanky when the other one wasn't? Huh. Alright, let's put Cure back on. And make use of it. If this guy takes this many hits and still is thickened, I'm really concerned about the boss fight now. Because, jeez, there are two of them flanking the Malboro. Alright. Ow. I thought I could run behind this mushroom, but it turns out it was a wall. Oops, missed. What? How did that work? That's a lot of gil, actually. Also, I still feel like I'm in a newish area. I don't think that should be the case, though. I don't think the maps change. Maybe. Oh, hi, Ochu. Oh. These are all pretty tanky. Ow! Wasn't able to recover in time. I see. Yeah? Yeah, camera? There you go. That was interesting. It disconnected. Just in case, let's recalibrate it. I don't trust the tech sometimes. There we go. Well, let's go back to where we were. Actually, let's go a slightly different way first. I want to see if I can get another spell. Like, I want to get some fire. Oh. The forest did change. These things here. They grew up and blocked the way. Oh, that's funky. Okay. I understand a bit more of what that's about then. Hmm. I kind of like that. Although I do have to run quite a ways around now. I don't want to hit that yet. So this is where I found the Ochu and those two. Actually. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I have an idea. Why don't you come down here? Come here. Here you go. And then... Oh. Actually, will that... Oh, get out of the way. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Yeah? Yeah, we'll just get this guy out of the way first. And then I can focus on the other two. Yes. Really nothing. Fine. Alright. I was kind of hoping that would freeze him. Yeah. Okay. At least they can't move. These guys are the tanky ones again. There we go. Okay. Fish. Fish from a flower. A stink flower. I never know when an enemy is gonna have an artifact on them. I used to think it... early on I thought it was like the largest enemies that had artifacts on them. But I've seen some of these like smaller ones occasionally drop something. Like a key or an artifact, and so now I just treat them all the same. They all must die. There we go. It wasn't useful. A fiend kit. What's a fiend kit? Mithril belt. Which I think... Yeah, I've already got the belt. All of that for some largely useless stuff. I see. It was gold gloves, which will just be sold, mithril belt, which will just be sold, and fiend kits, which will also be sold because it's for Ukes. So all of that just for some gill and a fish. Oh well. I think the only other way down was here now. Yes. Oh no. And let's get you over here. And that way we can deal with you first. Before we deal with the like 3,000 hit flower. Oh, a worm as well. Oh hey, you're a quick one. Blizzard! Wait, no, I already had blizzard. I see. I still don't have gravity available to me. Ooh. He stunned me. Okay, there we go, thunder. Command list. Thunder. That's supposed to be mushrooms, but the ground really looks like giant snakes. It does look like scales to me. And honestly, I was thinking it's like stones, but like you can see a lot of mycelium as well. The threads. But yeah, it's very densely packed. I would think stepping all this would be like releasing spores everywhere. Okay, so that's my way up. Ah, just in time. I can do this. Much faster. Much less irritating. Yeah. Whoop. I disapprove of that. Here we go. Get some food. The means to change my chalice to water, but it already is. I did a little research on the side, and I learned that your chalice actually provides you with some passive benefits sometimes. They're kind of minor, but they can sometimes be helpful. Another ghost? Ow. For example, since my, oh, thank goodness he's just the easy one. Because my chalice is currently set to water, it means I have some resistance to ice spells. Alright. 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 There we go. Ow! I thought I was out of the range of that. La 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 la. So yeah. But I didn't look too deeply into it because I felt like I should maybe explore a little bit. But I also figured that the benefits are probably similar across the elements. like perhaps perhaps having my chalice set to fire makes it easier for me to resist the burning. What's the word I'm looking for? A status. Just like having it set to water makes it easier to resist the freeze status. Actually, what would I need to set it to make it resist paralysis? Because the only other two elements for the chalice are earth and air. Let's see. Split. And I'm kind of curious. Does holy do anything here? Because he's invisible. Invisible. Oh, I did actually bring him out. I don't know how much that affects. Oh, actually, it affects things a lot. Okay. Now, a tome of speed. All right. Actually, we'll just leave that as is for now. Let's see. Oh. I see. Let's go around if I can. Does anyone in here have any conventions on their to-do list, on their agenda? I'm kind of curious where I might see some of you. Oh, I didn't need that. Although I do want to try seeing how fire works on this guy. Yeah, there you are. As it is, I'm unsure if I'm going to be... Oh, actually, let's put keyword down there if I'm going to be doing this. I'm unsure if I'm going to be able to make it to MFF this year. The group lottery did not end in my favor. So, unfortunately, that means that I will have to... Well, I will probably try and see if I can find a better location, or if I can find someone that I don't mind rooming with, that's fine with me being in their room. I think one American holiday is all I can afford. I'll have to go to more. There are some cons in your area, though. Although I suppose it's still a holiday anyway, isn't it? Just maybe not quite as expensive since you don't have to cross the ocean. Oh, I need to go there maybe next. Oh. Deal with this guy. And Fuzzled would be cool, but I don't really know any local furry peeps. I definitely get that. Sometimes, do you happen to know any online that would also be going? Because when I went to MegaPlex this weekend, I didn't actually know anyone there. Like, I hadn't met any of them, like, in person before. Hi, Matcha Ari. Yes, I do be Orban. He do be Orban. I do be doing the kung fu fighting. and missing half the time. Hi, Infantis! Welcome in! Did you... I assume you made it home safely. You didn't have nearly as far to go. How are you doing, though? Excellent. Oh, it's this time again. Is, they fighting stuff? Yeah, I am too. Yeah, the sniffles in my throat is a bit raw as well. The reason for me going to Denver was to meet online friends, but I don't really know many UK furs, even online. Interesting. I wonder... I feel like the UK would have lots of furs. Oops. Meow. There we go. Oops. Why am I picking up all this magicite? I don't need all the orbs. I don't need orbs this hard. But yeah, I didn't know anyone when I went to Well, I didn't know anyone in person at MegaPlex. It was an excellent time to get to meet a bunch of them. Like I got to meet Infantis and Theos in person, as well as a few others like Flyby Fox and Enigma. And I even got to meet some new ones that I think I may have crossed paths with in VR, but I'm unsure. So it was definitely definitely worth it. Even though I was definitely gambling with the idea that maybe we wouldn't get along well in person. Then it would end up being not as great. But I got lucky. Oops, sorry. A ruby, you say? Yes, Sasuke's blade. Sasuke. Sasuke. Oh, hi. Hi. Yeah, I see. I'd like to use fire on you. Yep. Oof. And then maybe an attack? Yes. I get that fear, though everyone I've met in this group has been super sweet. Yes, they have all been very sweet. Even the ones that are generally shyer, like, they surprised me with how, like welcoming they were. So, pleasantly so. I was quite happy about that. Yep. Ow. Yeah. Oh yeah? You want to set things on fire? Oh. Magic shield. Maybe that's not for me. Everyone was getting very heartfelt and verklempt in the chat as in the group chat for MegaPlex as well. That was amusing. I wasn't ready. I was not expecting that. Going down. So I'm pretty sure this way will just take me to our boss friend. Oh, but the way is not clear yet. Let's get this out of the way first. And then let's get Holy back on here. I think I just need to be more confident meeting new people in person. Yes. And I definitely understand that is, and personally speaking, that is far easier said than done. Oops. I had the wrong thing selected. Right. Because Yeah, it's one thing to say like I just need to be confident and go and do this thing, but then to actually do it, like it's very easy to find reasons not to follow through. Like every time I go or attempt to go to a social panel, like a meetup. So I needed help again on the first one on this trip, and the second one I was just like, it wasn't enough. Yeah, actually I guess I did too technically. Although the VR chat meetup was just huge, very easy to get lost in there. Didn't know anyone. VR chat is not yet my group. Yeah? Come here. A time salad. Okay, we don't want to go up there yet. There was one path that I wanted to check out. Though it might just be a waste of time. Like I saw another little hoppy shroom over here that I did not take. I think it was down here, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh. It's not a hoppy shroom. It's stairs. Okay. Ah! I knew it! There's more stuff. Yeah. None of your paralyzing shenanigans. Jeez. I'm worried about that guy being among the final boss's crew this time. The small one was bad enough with the stunning like antennae. Okay, so this wasn't a waste. There actually was something down here. Even if it was simply Gil. Burp. And a chest. Oh no. I got one hit off. Wow. Woo! Stay away from that. There we go. Mithril. Except I don't need it anymore, but at least it's good for gifts and selling. What were you guarding? A demon kit? What is that for? Also, I was poisoned? Or something. Split. Set you to cure. No. Come on. There you go. Alright, and I think this actually just put me right back on the path that I was on before, so... Okay, I'm glad I went back. How do we prepare for the Malboro this time? Oh. I'm not done yet. Can I reach you with fire? I would like you to come here. Alright. Oh. That was unnecessary. Let's get you away from them. And deal with you first. Disapprove. Here we go. Nothing. Bah. Somebody set you on fire. Ow. Got blocked. Seriously? Good timing. Oh. Wait, what? What have you done? What have you done? Immediately into a treasure train, too. Jeez. Thank you, Freddy. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Freddy. Let's see who got them. Who got them? Gift subs went to Icronic64, Selena42, Kuta. Kuta got one. Nice, nice. Nate Nakamura and Matcha Ari. Welcome. And Matcha just joined us today, so uh-oh. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Infantis. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Let's see. So that ends. Yours went to Will Goods, Gurgler. I've seen Gurg somewhere. Scarlet Rose, Lenker the Dragon. Oh, Lenker. And Ace's Camel. Sweet. Hi, Under. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the gift subs, Infantis and Freddy. Gurgalicious. I haven't had a chance to actually chat with Gurg, but I've seen him or them in chats. Oh my gosh, what have you done? What have we done? Oh, actually, you know what? That means I should be doing this thing. Huh? And that. Oh, and you've changed the goal. You have changed the goal. Okay, well, I need to do that, and I need to do that. So the next one is this one. R. Yes, that's the word. What? Just make sure I got that right. Yeah, I got that right. And save. So, thank you guys very much. You've already knocked out a couple of the goals. Oh, wait, and I need this is good practice for me actually. So thank you as well. You two should send me your PNG. Infantis and Freddy. Or I can actually, can I just steal it from Twitch? I never did try. I should be able to, I would think. Oh, I never made the wheel. Guess what I'm doing now? Don't take your Twitch one. Oh, okay. Yeah, send me something you'd like me to use, and I'll put it on there. You're working on making a new one. Okay. You know how to contact me. Let's see. So I neglected to make a wheel. Yes, please. Definitely yes. Message me your PNGs. I'll get them up here. And let's do this. I should be able to quickly slap this wheel together. Actually, why don't I show you some of the sausages it's ground? Up, 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 up. That one. And we can get some music going again. So. Yeah, let's do it. And I'm not made of money, so I'm gonna have to be a little reasonable on some of these. Um, alright, so this should be a good seed. Um, and then actually, if I do this and this, really, you're gonna be like that? You're gonna be like that? Wait, what the? All I did was paste, and it like removed all of my line breaks. What the heck? Heck! mm. Er? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get rid of that. Why do I have that hotkey for that? Let's see. And like this. Blah, blah, blah. So let me actually just copy all this out because I don't trust what happened last time. And let's do it. Yeah, these are the wheel settings. That's what I thought. So if I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. Uh, we'll do 2 of these. One of the 10x. 2 of these. And we do want to keep the threes a bit rare. This should be fine, I think. I think. um, now let's also make this not look hideous. Or at least not as hideous. Pretty sure there's, actually, you know what? This will only be moderately hideous, I'm sure. There is entries to be shown on the wheel. Yes. Ooh, mystery entries. That could be fun to play with some point in the future. Yes, yes, yes. Apply those settings. And blah blah blah. Yeah, let's just stick with that. And let's spin it for, let's spin it for a little while. Find a little suspense. You always want a little suspense with stuff like this. Um, bark bark. Hi Turtwig. Megaplex was really fun. Um, let's see. I definitely enjoyed it. Um, if only it were at a cooler time of year. Let's see. Is there anything else I wish to do? No, not that. Although I think I've got that disabled. Enable post spin. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this should be fine. Let's just copy all this just in case. Now randomize it. Not that you need to do too much of that with a wheel. All right. So let's see where this ends up going. Also, I can do this. Yeah. Um. So, let's see. Did you pack some swim trunks to swim in the ocean? I didn't even make it to the ocean. Didn't even leave the convention site, except for Denny's one night. All right. So I owe you guys a spin. Let's see what we get. What? Apparently, we're launching right in with a tier 2. I thought I said no, no post effects. All right, let me do something about that. Is there any one of these that probably won't be hideous to hear? Probably not. I could Mm. I hate that. I hate that so much. Maybe. Yeah, sure. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Show option remove? No. And apply. There we go. So I owe you a tier 2 sub. Let's get that going. Where did I... I already learned this lesson once before. Do it like this. There we go. Gift a sub. Gifting a tier 2 to the community. Pay up. So, thank you very much for the gifts. And I should hopefully be faster with that in the future.
Thank you!
So that I could actually also take advantage of real British Foxy. Congrats on getting your tier 2. Wherever you are. I should get a little quicker on that so that I can also take advantage of whatever discounts are there. But yes, and yes, once you guys have your PNGs for me, I'll also add them up here. So, yeah, message me to those once you've got them, and in the meantime, I will do stream things. Did I miss anything? Have I missed anything? Go back to the game. Pretty sure I can go back to the game. There it is. Oh, did I get a message? No, I didn't get a message. Okay. Alright, that'll have to wait. So yeah. And you know, the PNGs, once they're added, they'll stay there for the duration of September, so yeah. It's not like you're gonna be missing out on valuable time or something. But yes, thank you for the level 3 hype train. Treasure train, actually. So, where was I? I've lost. Oh, that's where I was. You'll be famous. You will be. Freddy is all the hype. Oh, actually, you know what? Well, while we're having... Oh, I can't do this while this is going on. Let me pause that for a moment. I just realized something. There are people here that have channels. Definitely go and check them out. Don't think you snuck past me under. But yes, definitely go and check them out. Oh. 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 Also, Nero's going to be starting streaming this Friday. So definitely go and check them out this Friday. They're getting back into it, and I look forward to seeing where they go with it. So, all right. Just wanted to make sure I got those announcements out. I'm just sucking up all the spores. Dirt pogs. Oh dear. This jerk again. Okay, so there's 3 of them this time. You know what? Oh. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Who is casting Blizzard? Okay, I see. Those are going to be tanks to take out. So I should try not to focus on them. Instead, I should try and... Oh, nope, 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 nope. Get some fire on you. Oh, really? Okay, I definitely don't want to let that stand. Um, let's... I'm pretty sure I have clear, yeah. Oh, jeez. Ah, curses. Get that guy out of the way. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, jeez. That could have been very bad. They are stacking spells. Ow. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just going to be a little more active with this one. Whoop. And I thought I got that one. Oh, nope, don't do that. I got out of there just in time. Missed! Oh. You got one of those. Actually, can I get far enough away from this? I missed! Alright, well that's fine. Get that thing out of the way. Don't want to be anywhere near this. Oh, it's just the big one. Oh. I thought he was going to suck. But instead I'm the one that sucked. Oh well. Yeah, now's a good time to hydrate, did you? Yes. Enough of your shenanigans! Get out of the way of that. Ow. Ow. Oh, I was actually far enough away this time. I'm actually fine when he does the inhale. Uh-oh. Oh shit, 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 shit. Because that keeps me moving, so that the other enemies find it a little harder to target me. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I got hit with something. Whee! And this jumping ability is very nice in that it lets me quickly escape from a spell if they're targeting me. What are you looking at, Infantis? Don't think I didn't see that. Just want to stay out of the range of the big slow. Ow. Let's do a quick cure. Especially after that. Why can't you guys do some friendly fire? Oh no. Oh no, not fire. So thankfully fire is not a dots. Okay, there we go. But it does reduce your defense for the duration of you being on fire. How did I get through that with, like, minimal damage? Of course you're innocent, Infantis. I got to see so many examples of your innocence this weekend. Ow. Ow. No one could claim there was a more innocent Durg. Oh, what am I doing? Get away from that. Get away from that. Get away from that. Got stun locked. Oh well. At least I'm pretty confident I can finish this. It won't be a problem. This might take a few whacks. So get that one out of the way. And actually, I wonder if this is still a usable strategy. Like, can I set fire to him in a way that's useful? So, like... I don't know. I should probably just stick to base attacks. Stretch time, you think, huh? No. Okay, I thought that was coming for me. Nope, 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 nope. No. Yeah, 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 I won't let you hit me. Get that out of the way. Ah, that was kind of lucky. And I did hear the notification for the stretch, so. I'll definitely get there. This way. And through. He hasn't used his smog breath in a while. Maybe it's a phased attack. Like, maybe he doesn't use it until a bit later. Okay, we got that jerk out of the way. Yeah, okay, there's the attack. Oh, I don't like whatever. He knows Blizzaga? Okay. Actually, that might have been Blizzaga. Either way, he knows tier 3 ice magic. I am quite concerned about that. Because that has a massive range and it would be a stun lock. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, you're back. Nope, nope, nope. I don't trust what you've got cooking. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be caught by that. That would freeze me in place probably for a long time. While they're all just beating the crap out of me. I'm sorry, but this is not the time to be getting tired. I understand you are, Kupo, but yeah. You can't take a break here. I'm sorry. Right? Let's not take unnecessary risks. Yay! Okay. And while he is melting down, let's do the stretch. Ooh. Oh, there were definitely some spots in that that needed a stretch. Oh, thank you, Digi. Oh. Point of note. Gift subs that I add to the channel because of, you know, reaching goals like the wheel spin, those don't count toward the goals. It has to be gift subs from members of the community. Almost. One more drop and that ends this year. I wonder where the... I wonder what tier 3 dungeon we're gonna get next. I am not looking forward to returning to work tomorrow. I took a peek at the at my messages from work that had appeared over the weekend while I was out. Some things went sideways in some very concerning ways. It's a letter from Dosie's father, Zagat. Ever since you left, Momofi has been really sad. I threw in a bunch of rainbow grapes for you. I hope you like it. Hope you come home soon. Why does the message run off the end like that? Why does the first line start, like, over? That was your first mistake. It was my first mistake. I'll be home soon. And let's send an item. My family are farmers. So, veggie seeds perhaps? Strange seed. Maybe I'll send them the strange seed and see what comes of it. And a fruit seed. They already had it. They already got a fruit seed from me. That's where these rainbow grapes are coming from. All right. Yeah, let's send them the strange seed. Excuse me. Yes. Father is too cool for ends of lines. Writes on space itself. It's true. And somehow the Moogle delivers it. Oops. How's my family relationships looking? Alright, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, we need to keep buffing them up. Yep, I'm done. I've got your reply, Koopa. Ads are starting in a minute, you say? Alright. Well, during the ad break, I will be just making my way to the next area. So, you're not going to miss much. Probably. 198 the max points. I seem to see that number a lot. Alright, Ashura. So, magic +3, defense +3. Malboro seed. Well, that sounds rare. Malboro seed or Wonder Bangle? I don't know what I would make with the Malboro seed, though. And would it even be something for my character? Let's boost my stats for now. Defense +3 sounds like a decent idea. Especially since I'm tackling dungeons that are probably around the same level as myself. Also, let's save. Alright, so I need to find someone that I can commission 5 more emotes from. It'll have to be a new person. The one who did most of my emotes is just generally not available right now. As a matter of fact, he still owes me a couple. But I'm not bothering him because he's put a lot of effort into what he's done so far. He's got a lot of stuff going on as well. So, like, he's a good guy. You have suggestions? Okay, yeah, I'd love your suggestions, Infantis. I want to get emotes that are, clean enough where, like, you can, because, they're small on screen, usually. So they have to be, like, understandable. And some people, like, they get really busy emotes, and like it's difficult to see what's going on in them. So I'm aiming for simple ones myself. Enter the mine of Gatharages. Yes. I'll have a quick sit up. Out of camera.
Grandfather of my grandfather's grandfather.
Grandfather.
No one in this land could challenge the might of the Lilties. They forged weapons of iron to bring the world under their dominion.
Only iron?
But eventually, the mine was exhausted, and the Lilties' unstoppable conquest
Oh man, look at all those
ground to a halt.
jerks.
The Lilties' ambition vanished along with the iron. They abandoned the mine, where monsters now thrive.
Yes. There's a lot of orcs. That's all. And those cockatrice things. Cacatries? I don't know. They look a bit like plants, a bit like succulents. Oops. Yeah, the one who I commissioned for my current emotes, or most of them I should say, because Under did do a bunch of them as well. It's the same person who did a bunch of emotes for Merle. Because I really like the style of Merle's emotes, and I wanted to, bring that into my own channel. Let's see. Let's just do that. One food item. Oh, you pick this up. Send that along its way. Ow! Oh, you body slam. That's a new move. But you're not any stronger. Alright. There should be a bomb here. Oh, nope, stay away. Oh, I just realized I didn't clear out my inventory before coming in here. This... I might have to do some inventory management this time. Noise. No attack magic yet. Yes. There we go. You are about to become thunder. Oops. Now there's another guy up here as well as a chest. Not particularly useful. Alright. Wow. I wonder if the mines will change at all while I'm here. I don't think they will. They seem to have been largely the same each time. It's just the enemies in it have changed. But I liked the way the mushroom forest had morphed itself. What's going on? Are you getting in my way, Moogle? You are, aren't you? I kind of like worlds that change themselves up like on the fly, or even in between sessions. Oops, I chose the wrong way because I hadn't hit the switch yet. Oop. Oh, fine. Do this. And let's go back and get our cart. I wonder what the remastered music sounds like. Oh, I see. Yeah? There we go. That's where you should be. Taking a nap. Send that on. And keep clearing out the fussy ones. The remaining ones are upstairs, so I'll have to come back. Well, I don't have to, but I will. Because I want the potential relics they may have. Oh, tired Mog. One jerk at a time, please. Ow. Ow. Okay. Alright. Ow. Ow. Do I have a clear magic? I have life. Oh well. Ow. Oh. So let's do this quick. At least the poison effect has passed. Yeah, status effects are just the most brutal things in Final Fantasy. Some games are better about... Yeah, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Some of them do a better job of making those status effects actually a hindrance, like a severe hindrance to what you're doing. Whereas in some of the games, like, oh geez, it's a bit more incidental, and you can kind of just power your way through it. Oh, what am I doing? That was dumb. Let's just get you out of the way. No. Did that actually not damage you at all? Oh, it did set you on fire. That's fine. Which is good, because it made you weaker. Alright. That guy's gonna be here. If I remember right, here... Oh, that's new. Okay. I suppose that's kind of fair because I was unlocking you before. And... Nope, I don't want you getting that off. And... Ow. Okay. Okay. So more attack. Not very much if I remember right. Alright, let's do this. Let's make sure that goes where it needs to. So there should be... Yeah, that's what I thought. The second hit's not happening. Oh well. A magma rock. Seems appropriate. Oh, I can't go around. Yep. Excellent. Oh, rah, rah, rah. Eh. Oh, jeez. I got jump scared. I got jump scared so hard I cured him. Oh yeah. But the things that seem to be going sideways, and Ray, you might appreciate this. For some reason, I guess there has been a number of deployments that have resulted in failures of one reason or another. And it's gotten to the point where senior management has decided there will be no more deployments for a short time. They've actually put a freeze on it all. Uh-oh.
Swish.
So yeah, it will require senior management approval to get anything you know, deployed. And now they've started up a new meeting that takes place during lunch every day. So mine too, Sensor. I really enjoyed that. And as I was trying to think about what I want to use for a hydrate like redeem noise, like that was honestly the first thing that came to mind. I couldn't think of anything better. So yes, I enjoy it. It's very nostalgic too. But yes, death by meetings. Yeah, oh, actually, I can just destroy this. My job did that for a few months to get things under control. Yeah, that's what they claim they're doing it for, is to get things under control. I don't believe them. Let's use this fish. So yeah, it was still like that for, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it went on for quite a while. This is not the first time they've tried to do, like, daily change control meetings. Um, the person who's responsible for managing them, who keeps dictating that we have them, she just eventually every time just gives up and is just like, I don't want to do it anymore. It's too much effort. Well, now she's going to have her arm twisted by management above her. It is still way too much effort. So yeah, apparently so yeah, what way it's gonna be is like every day during lunch, which is lovely, every team that has a change or is part of like the broader system, such that changes from other apps might impact them, they have to have a representative on the meeting to either call out if if an impact is unacceptable from another team, or they need to, of course, or they need to explain their own change. In the past, that was me. That was my job, was to do that for my team. I don't really want to do it. It's a waste of my time. I write everything down. All they have to do is read it. But apparently they want me to read it to them every time. And I'd rather be doing something else with my time, like eating lunch. So we're gonna see what I can do about that. Implying people read, yeah, right. They read when it's convenient for them. And only when it's convenient for them. Oh, destroy this. I'll hold on to the second racket for now. That's generally how it goes. Most of the time, they do things that are just convenient for themselves. Wasn't there another route? No, it's the next room. Could just be like, so do I clock out before or after I get back from my lunch? It's against federal law to force me to come into during their lunchtime. Yeah, I wish that were the case. I really wish that were the case, Turtwig. Unfortunately, I am what is known in the industry as a contractor, which means I have no rights. It's not great. The only rights that I have are ones that I trick them into thinking that I have. Which I'm not too, honestly, so it's not too difficult sometimes. Wow. Like they never seem to check my vacation usage. So, you legit do. It's federal law. Subcontracts aren't immune from it. Is that really federal? I thought that was only state by state. Because the labor laws differ from state to state, and it can vary wildly. Like I think New York. Ooh, heck. New York State was even kind of stingy with their break times. Ow! No. Oh, let's take care of this quickly. Oh, you jerk. Okay. Okay. I'd be curious. I should look into that. Because they certainly override our lunches all the time. I don't think anyone actually gets a proper lunch at work, ever. Not too surprising, honestly. 30-minute lunches are the minimum. May add a 15-minute break. Yeah, oh my gosh. The breaks have definitely been a point of contention as well. Uh-oh. You know what? Let's not bother with spells. Let's just use some of the stuff that's in my very full inventory. Shay. Okay. And let's also put a spell back in here, maybe. Thunder. It's almost like people are more productive when they have time to recover. I know. Yeah, if you let people, you know, work on a healthy schedule, whoops, you'll often find that they're more productive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Heck! Oops, not this one. I refuse to be brought down here. Potato? Oh, that's right, you don't like potatoes. Guess you're gonna have to eat more of them. Oh, I don't have more. That'll do. Oh, don't do this. Yeah, you're slowed. Wait until you don't take 5 years to cast something. There we go. Oh, you jerk. You keep jumping right off to the side. The law is also a little nebulous as to what lunch means. For example, when do you take the lunch? The law doesn't specify. Something was blocking you there. Which is fine because it gives you flexibility. I don't want that. If you wish to, you know, maybe leave early by putting your lunch there. But it does also mean that the employer can just say, you know what, you'll take your lunch when I think you have time for it. Nope, want none of that. Seriously? So, double checked. Currently, federal law protects employees for only up to 20 paid break time. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, New York is a New York State secretly has a whole bunch of sweatshops. So, they're going to support those employers because they bring in money. 20 paid break times. Check your state or local. Lunch is defined fairly by a 30-minute unpaid break. Yeah, unpaid too. So, which I'm fine with. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna eat something. I'll see something along the strength route. Fish. Is that everything down here? Another magicite. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Where is that person? Oh, there you are. And You missed. There we go. On one hand, I hate being salary. On the other hand, I can bug off when I need to. The fact that you can bug off when you want to is more of your manager's discretion. So you did used to be salaried. And the contract was basically just, you're going to support them whenever you need to, whenever they need it. I don't miss that garbage. Actually, what do I need corn, potatoes, cherries, and apples. And I guess carrot. Muted just in time. Excuse me. Someone is clearly talking about me. Let's see. Do I have cherries? There we go. I need to bring those up. I don't have to be picky about my food. Alright, that's just dead end. Oh wait, was there something up there? I forget. Yes, there was. Drop the vegetable seed. Drop the strange liquid as well. New York lunch law. Employees scheduled to work a 6-hour or longer shift must take 1:30. Excuse me. My gosh. 1:30 minutes lunch break during this. Scheduled work time contains the hour range 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Lunch break must occur during this window. Actually, yeah, that sounds like what I'm familiar with. So, and one of the tricks that that some places would do is they would schedule an employee for 5 hours, and then be like, "Oh, we don't have to give you a lunch." I think they're still supposed to give a break of some amount. There we go. I want the mithril because it is a little more valuable. Yeah. Shady is the way they do. Arr. Hi, Snow Angel. How you doing? I hope you've been well. Let's see, now let's go up this way. There should be a bomb, yes. Nope. I don't care if you're tackling me. Coin! Alright. Tiny crystal. Oh. And... Ow. Really? Well, that'll do ya. You alright? Just chilling, relaxing. Pizza for dinner. Aw. I'll be I should be getting back into VR by this next weekend. Pizza sounds really good though. I want more now. Yeah, one boss tried pulling. I'm doing decently. I had a good time at MegaPlex, and I brought back a little crud with me. So I've got a wee bit of sniffles, sore throat, sore nose. Thankfully, it's not like a coughing problem, really. So it's a little tickle here and there. So otherwise, I'm doing well. One boss tried pulling the crap of not saying you may take a lunch. Getting upset when we clocked out 30 minutes early. It's negotiable. 30 minutes during my shift, or I leave 30 minutes early. Don't get my time off our... oh, HR is informed. Once. So I was with the state labor department. Oh man, yeah, if you do that, the employer will usually find cause to get rid of you before you get a chance to inform the labor department. Though even then, you could probably still file a claim for, like, unjust termination. Unfortunately, he said, she said usually favors the employer. Oops. Thanks to the boop. Ah, wah, wah. Alright, there's another friend here. Yeah. Hi, you. Can I interest you in a little bit of a tingle? Yes? I'm glad. Ow. Misjudged that entirely. Oops, not that one. Here? Yes. And another zap. And another one of these. There we go. A bit of a tingle. Yes. Mage's staff. Nice. Now let's unlock the way. What kind of pizza do you have, Snow Angel? So that I can be hungry and made jealous. Envious. That's probably the better term. Yep. Because I record the email messaging with HR and record the phone call. After I report them to the labor department, or suddenly my reviews start taking. I'm already in talks with the lawyer. Retaliation. Doesn't really try me because I usually update them. HR must love you. They probably wish you were on their side. Alright. That also means HR knows that you're not to be trifled with. So that's good. Oops, what did I just do? There we go. I don't need another veggie seed. Let's just destroy it this time. And... nope. On it should... oh, alright. Nice. What did you leave me that I won't be able to put in my inventory? Meh. I definitely need to make sure I stop at villages to unload between dungeons. Don't know why I didn't. Blob of chili gel. If the learning law wasn't like learning an entirely different language, I would have tried for the bar exam once. It really is its own language. Which is why I don't understand why TOS and EULAs are allowed to be written as complicated as they are, still to this day. Like, it's common knowledge that those things are indecipherable by the layman. So why do we still allow that to be a thing? Oh, yeah. There we go. Corn. That's one of the things I need to eat in order to like it more. But, wait, what? How bizarre. I can't drop something because I was holding something in my hands. Yeah. Fair enough. Alright, eat this. Eat, Santa, eat. Here we go. Yeah, we need to work on that. Pick this up. Oh! Oh, heck, I forgot about you. What am I doing? What am I doing? This is what we have gravity for. Just to remind them what the gravity of the situation is. Ah, the lowest hanging fruit. Oh, wait. It flops. Wait. Exactly. Hold on. Wait. Like a helicopter. Oh. Yoink. Nope. You can go away. You don't like that, do ya? Here we go. Oh, another thing I need to clear inventory out for. Why do I keep doing that? So many things to sell. Lightning craft. Colorado and California have what's called plain English codex. All contract must be written in plain everyday English. Technicalities, loopholes must be written out closed, because the person signing them must be able to comprehend what was written otherwise. Or what was written, otherwise the judge may void said contract in court. It gets a little fuzzy as to what plain English means, though. For example, the Twitch TOS has some parts that get a little hazy and difficult to read. Just because, like, they've got some intense run-on sentences and such. Yeah, we still have the ghost up there. But, however, they are based, Twitch is based in California. So apparently they're allowed some wiggle room as to what is considered plain English. But that is still nice that California and Colorado made that effort. Oh, I chose the wrong thing. Wait. Wait, can I actually just... I can just ping you from here. Ah. Lovely. Totally fair. Absolutely balanced. But I do like the idea that the court might actually side with the little man on a contract that's too obtuse. Cheese. Cheese is tasty. I may have had a few grilled cheese over the weekend. They weren't the highest quality, but they were tasty. They hit the spot. They would have been better with some soup to dip in. Instead, it was one of them actually came with some nice cranberry sauce that I could dip them in. Oh, you want a dim? Here we go. Oh, an apple. I need to eat one of you. Drop the speedy tome. Pick up the apple. Eat the apple. There we go. Yes, we're getting there. Find it hilarious, Disney tried to argue for a lawsuit against them to be thrown out because they included a clause in their Disney Plus TOS that anyone who agrees to this TOS waives their right to sue Disney for any reason whatsoever. Ah, yes, the arbitration clauses, which just said that ain't flying here. Oops, wasn't paying attention. Wee. Present your actual defense now, Disney. Why does that sound familiar? That does sound very familiar, actually. Holy, holy, holy. All over your ghosty face. Wah, wah. How many more holes must I put in you, old man? It was pretty big news the time when it happened. That might be why it sounds familiar. It's familiar because it got a lot of coverage. Yeah, and lawsuits involving Disney will definitely get a lot of coverage. They are one of the biggest companies in the world, with one of the with also a massive social cultural impact footprint. That's probably a better way to put it. So yeah, they'll be getting a lot of attention if something happens to them. When even I somehow managed to hear about it, it must be big news. Lawsuit wasn't really Disney Plus, not the biggest though. Oh. Wasn't there like another lawsuit where they tried to change the terms in a way that was oh, how big was that freeze? That wasn't helpful. So we're gonna put the viewer back in place. And then we're going to eat the food to clear out some inventory space. Sure. And then let's see where we are with the chaos. Oh, yeah, that's not where I want to be. There we go. Nope, we're not sitting on the meteor. Ow. Alright. I gotta do jeez, the AoE on that. The range on that, I should say. Alright. Let's get rid of at least one of you. And then try... then do this. Actually, you know what? That's not the greatest idea. Let's do this. Oh, I missed! Really? I don't think that was supposed to be a miss. Nope. You may not. Okay, good. So let's deal with you first. Oh, never mind. I thought you would stay down longer. You're welcome to get in each other's way, though. I'm fine with that. Oh. I was kind of hoping he'd finish them off with the explosion, but... Sure. Fish! I can't eat the fish. Oh, wah, wah, wah. Oh, my tail! I've been sitting on it too long. There we go. Steam had a similar incident, only they were getting legally extorted. Like, 2 law firms farming them for money. Steam had a clause that said if you sued them and lost or settled, Steam would give you 20k to cover court costs and lower fees. Oh, Steam was being generous and they were being taken advantage of. Oh, generous. 2 law firms decide to repeatedly find clients to sue Steam with the cheapest court fees and judge sympathetic to their cause. This is why Steam did that update to TOS that said, accept the new TOS or we delete your game library. Wow. So everyone else got the shaft because those guys were taking advantage of them. Lovely. Let's see. Just eat a food. Eat the rainbow gurps. Pick up a fish. Alright, we should be ready to go. Wait, did I miss anything? Yes. Something that would allow me to have another command slot. So, what would be useful here? I don't rightly know, honestly. Oh, I know exactly what would be useful here. Okay. Alright, let's go in. Let's see just how much more obnoxious this guy has become. The peak of those... Yeah, at the peak, those law firms were running ad campaigns online. Jeez! That's a little too upfront, I would think. A little ballsy. Alright. Oh god, I can't see a thing! Oh heck. Ow. I got one of them. One of those jerks. Nope. Alright. Alright, we're doing good. Nice try, dingus. Ow. Okay, that one got me. Oh, your friends are back. Ow. I didn't deserve this. Okay, maybe I did deserve that. Ow. Ow. Couldn't you explode your own minions for once, please? Did you guys get tankier, or have I just been really bad with the hits? Oh! I see. You become this. You become this. Okay. And then a quick cure, please. Ooh, just outside of it. Actually, does fire work on you at all? I was kind of hoping it would actually do some... It would lower his defense. I read that online and even looked through Steam's TOS before the update. Where? Oh. I basically converted fully over to Steam after that. Yeah, I found that in general, Steam does try to take care of their customers. While still, you know, being a business. And I kind of appreciate that. And let's do a quick cure just in case. That's fine. DRM is a basically a way that publishers defend their license on the actual games. No. I just barely survived that. Digital rights management can only play install on a number of PCs and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that was real close, wasn't it? Oh, but that ends the year as well. So there's gonna be a celebration. I'll snooze that ad when it gets closer. Oh, you're right. I should stretch. Thank you, Sensor. Oh. Plop. I should also get my news button ready. I guess it does help that Steam was a gaming company before they decided to become the gaming store. Yeah, so they have some insight into all elements of the gaming business. Development, distribution, platform, publishing. And as a result, they're pretty uniquely experienced for this. So, I'm pretty grateful that Steam has generally been, you know, above board and honorable. It's a letter from Dosie's mother, Rossi. You know that fruit seed you sent? We already planted some. Do you want us to take them out and plant a new one? Yes. I don't recall sending one fruit seed back. Alright. Oh wait, I sent a strange seed. I wonder if that became a fruit. Hello, Darius! Welcome in. How you doing, Darius? I was lurking in your stream earlier today when I was half awake. Doing post-con recovery. What do I want to send? What do I wish to send? No more seeds. No more seeds. I'll send the mithril. Can never go wrong with an expensive present. Leg infection. Oh, I'm sorry, Darius. Hopefully you've got some antibiotics for it, and it's helping. Well, hopefully it will help soon. I'm guessing it's a little too early to tell, though. And hopefully you've got some good painkillers. Like I even like hit up the Advil this morning to help manage the crud. I feel like I got needles in my leg. Got that and cream to apply for it. Alright, I'm glad you've got something. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, that sounds miserable. Sleep is gonna be difficult. I hope that clears up quick for you. Oh, orichalcum. Instant get. Leg infection. Man. So something must have cut you good. Oh no! Wait, ad starts soon. Snooze the ads! Diary from year 5. What? So that was the Black Knight. Berserk is the only word that comes to mind. Swinging his weapon wildly, he hunted something I could not see. In a weary voice, he claimed that his memory had been stolen, and that he is now searching for the thief. I can't believe it. I knew there was something suspicious about Gertie, but to think he's a swindler. I saw him cheat the caravan from Shella. At any rate, his verse for today follows. Lonely mushroom bursts aflame in the land that quicksands claim. Apparently he penned all of these himself. So that was one of the lines we did kind of figure out through process of elimination. Trial and error, I should say. Today I learned of Flan. Their gelatinous bodies have no arms or legs. They attack by coiling up their bodies, then springing at foes in a ferocious headbutt. They also spit a sticky acid substance from their gaping mouths. Though this acid lacks the power to melt weapons or armor, it can restrict the victim's movements. All ads should be snoozed unto zero. I would love that. If I could extend my sleepy effects to the ads, I would. A bit limited, unfortunately. I think we got a lot of memories to go through from this run, too. I camped with the caravan from Thumb and walked with them for a while this morning. Their gentle manner reminded me of my family. When I spoke of my parents' profession, they gave me some advice on farming. Perhaps I'll send some seeds back home. Already way ahead of you. This is the village of the Selkies. At first, I felt a little scared. Even now, I shiver when I remember the old pier and the sharp winds. I also shivered when I realized that someone had snatched my wallet. I never want to come here again. I'm saying that as a Selkie, by the way. What the hex? I somehow defeated the giant crab at Riverbell Path and finally collected a drop of myrrh. Felt my life drain away drop by drop. Death crept ever closer. Surviving that battle gave me a new understanding of what it means to be alive. Of course, I'll never be rid of these scars. That was a very close one. We nearly game overed on that. I heard voices from afar and was dismayed to find that they belonged to the couple from Luda. They seemed truly distressed this time. I bought some things from them only after haggling their prices. Wait, I did not. Just to spite them. I did not. I gave them a lot more than it's worth. Still, I hope they're all right. I did not haggle that hard. Today a voice hailed me from a distance. Amadati of Shella beckoned me closer. Pointing to a loaf of ordinary bannock, he boasted that it was a model of the whole world. I simply nodded along. Ah, now I remember. It was the same loaf that Gertie was hawking before. Yeah, I felt so bad for them. I defeated Malboro at the Mushroom Forest and quickly collected a drop of myrrh. Mog was worried about the beating I took, but I somehow emerged from the fray with my life. Although I have won a number of battles, I must always be vigilant. True. Today I defeated the Orc King at the Mine of Catharges, and quickly collected, yes, another drop. It was an easy fight, so I spent a peaceful interlude over a light meal. Yeah, little surprise, I never considered myself a fighter. How can you say that after the two other bosses that you were just like, yeah, I was near death? 5 years have passed since I first set out. There was a man who lost his memory and spent his days chasing some sort of light. How could anyone go on without any memory at all? Perhaps he hunts the light because, stripped of his memory, he has nothing left. If he still has his memory, he would surely have chosen a different path. Perhaps. If they were a fighter, it would have gone better. Listen, you. You're not wrong, but listen, you. Year 6. I need fire to get through there. And water to get through there. So actually I should hopefully have access to that northern region again. Alright. Oh. The second time I snoozed those ads, it seems they went quite a ways out. Or I just missed them. Huh, I wonder. Anyway. I would like to sell some garbage. Actually. What am I currently wearing? Who am I currently wearing? So, butterfly head and mithril clutch. And what can I craft? Bring back materials you find in your travels. They'll craft you a weapon for a good price. Yeah? Hey, how are your travels of Ryu going? Would you like me to forge your weapon or some armor? Yes. What do I need for the legendary weapon? I just need the ancient potion now. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's another one of the relic drops. Alright, so we're getting close to that. I've already got a mithril belt. Alright. So there's nothing you can make me, sir. Let's go and thin out my inventory. You, sir. You're one of Sheppy's friends, aren't you? Come take a look at our inventory. I would love to. I don't need to sell this. Definitely don't need iron anymore. I don't need all this mithril. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be swimming in gil. Why would you sell the Orc Alchem? I got a lot of diamond ore too. I don't need all of this. I'll keep one of these things. Hold on to the gold. Tiny crystal, crystal ball, rubies and jade, alloy, magma rock, lily gel, thunderball, silk, Zeus beak. Alright. Also... Well, I can't equip shields or gloves or salads. And I've already got a mithril belt. Gonna be so right. You'll have to change your Sona to a duck. I'm gonna be so rich. Only if I get a money bin. I probably don't need 3 speed tomes. Not that I knew what these are really good for yet. Bean kit, demon kit. Okay. I suppose I could sell off some of the duplicates I have for like gold and silver. And the shards. Since I can buy another one if I really need to. So yeah, we'll sell off one of the gold. I don't think I'll need the bronze shard, definitely not. Probably not the iron shard either. Okie doke. Yeah, I figured. Let's see. Items? Looking much better. Sort of. I'm pretty sure I can sell some of these. That anyone can wield any... I don't know which one I need to keep, though. Just in time for the dozy stream as it begins. Yes, Zega. Just in time. As a matter of fact, as, like, soon we'll, there'll be a link you can click, probably about an hour or so, that will actually teleport you back through time. Hi, Zega. Welcome in. How you doing? So the legendary weapon is the one that I guess I want. I can't remember what these are. I'll just hold on to them for now. No, it's a good day. Excellent! I'm happy it's a good day for you. Let's talk to the family. Oh, so dozy. It's time to set out, is it? It's not much, but take this. I'm flesh already, thank you. Hey. Momofi. Welcome home. Are you getting along with everyone out there? Maybe. The tree has really grown. I wonder what kind it could be. Ah, this tree. Oh wow, they actually even show you the stump of the one that you replaced. No, I'm glad I could do something to help make it a little better. I gave them a strange seed to plant. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna find out. Maybe. Probably gonna find out that I've just given them something that grows grenades. and then the entire village comes under attack. Dozy's giving out... I don't know what you're talking about, Zega. Curiosity. What was the most fun thing you did at MegaPlex? That's a good question. Some of the things I consider to be fun, some other people don't. Like, I like learning things. It's become hard to say goodbye. Perhaps it's just my old age. He never returned, you know. His final letter came from a place called Magmel. We've not heard from him since. Every time we hear of someone traveling about and offering aid to people, we think of him. But it's likely no more than a chance resemblance. After all, he would never be satisfied with such simple endeavors. He always held fast to his goals. Goals are important, but you must remember to come back to us. Not so much the myrrh we await as the return of our caravan. Curious it is, though, that Magmel, the place right out of legend. It is as though our scholar has stumbled into a land of fable. Now, farewell. Fuck off. um, I think of all the like, there was a lot of stuff that I enjoyed doing, but I think of all the things, the one that was the most fun was the penthouse room party. All right, let's save the game. Um, I didn't know the people there. Rail actually knew the people there, so he was my in there. Oh wow, there we go. And we're gonna play as someone other than myself the next time we come back to this. So, yes, let's put this up for now. For the time has unfortunately come. You know the time. um, best part of the con usually isn't part of the con. Yeah, yeah, it's true. There's some really good stuff out there if you've got some friends. I do enjoy making brainier as well. Excellent. Yeah, like I went to a panel that was about yeah, I think I already mentioned it. That was about like some, software and such for streaming because I wanted to see what other people are using. I want to get some other ideas and maybe see if I can improve what I've got. So, I've got a couple ideas. Showing a whole apron wrapped up on her head. You gotta keep all of that dew up there. IRL cuddle piles. It was yes, the cuddle piles were good too. So, and they were definitely very much needed sometimes. That's the first time that's disappeared tonight. Um, because yeah, after running around all day and your paws are tired and it's hot and it's kind of muggy, sometimes it's nice just to go to a room and just flop out and sprawl out and just kind of cool. And then of course, you can't do that for too long. For other people are just like, oh look, veg. So, oh, wow, wow. But yes, the cuddle piles are fun too. If I entertained getting a very nice commission of Big Otter VR model, where do I keep it? Like, is that information or something I keep on a memory stick? Where does that thing go? Um, so like, the model itself is just a collection of files. But actually, I should say take that back. It's a collection of files when you're working on it in Unity or modifying it in Blender or tweet or retexturing it in like um what's the word? Painter. Or whatever applications you use. But then like in Unity, once you've got everything set up the way you want, like all your blend shapes are the sizes you want so that your model has the proportions you want and it's wearing the clothes you want or the accessories, that kind of stuff. Um, then you can export it through VR Chat Creator Companion, and it will basically compile the model into one thing, and it will upload it to VR Chat for you. So that's kind of what that is. It's basically a bunch of models, and then when it's uploaded to VR Chat, it gets compiled into one binary object that VR Chat receives. Otherwise, like I've got a bunch of actually, let me see if I can bring that up. Let's close this. Documents, please. Um, yes, yes. Let's put this here. Let's minimize that and go over here. So, um, yeah, I've got all my VR chat models. Like, I've made a folder for each one, as well as different versions that I've been working on. And so each one of these is a project in Unity. And so yeah, and I also, because I make a lot of mistakes and sometimes I have to burn everything to the ground, I keep all of the original files for the models in one place, so I can go back and get them as necessary. I don't know, Terry. What is it you spy? Someone mooning you? Quick distractos. Yeah, yeah, it's easy. Um, Tell us more about how hot and muggy your. Yeah, yeah, Zega. Florida's the place that's hot and muggy. It just inflicts it upon me like a Malboro infecting me with some sort of miasma. And I'll leave it up to your imagination what flops. uh, didn't even know about cuddle piles until after FWA. Yeah, I usually have a very like wow wow wow. Good point. I should do that. Boop. Thank you for the bits, Sega. um, the 25 beats. But yeah, like I generally have like the like bubble of my personal space, and I'm generally not a fan of when people invade it. But furry cons are and as well as other furries, especially preferably if I know them. That's where like I allow a difference, and so like I'll happily cuddle with most furries. So, and it's kind of nice. It's very nice. It's calming. It's peaceful. I definitely recommend a good cuddle when you get a chance. Do you see it in like a zip? Yeah, files are usually downloaded from like Gumroad or Jinxie for VR models, like the original ones, either in a zip or sometimes they go as separate files. It's different for each vendor. It sounds like I can compile all that on a memory stick and just, yeah, you usually could. Like the only thing that you probably would have is maybe a performance lag as like you're loading the model from the memory stick to the application stored locally in your computer. That's about all I can think of. Um, and even that's gonna be negligible. If it's a model, you'll get a Unity package. Yeah, oh, that's a good point too. The Unity packages are usually what get imported directly as like finished products. What is that? Oh yeah. And to tech unsavvy people, that's just normal files. Sexy background. It is very good background art. As a matter of fact, Kyoju actually just recently came up with a new Sona. Like the whim struck him, and he has created a new Sona that is a protogen named Bones. So he's very excited about it. And I'm very happy for him. It's quite a bit different actually. So I'm looking forward to seeing where he goes with it. Floofy main. Yes, the mains must be floofy. If it's not floofy, I've done it wrong. Got you like something respectfully. Something respectfully. Tiny emote. Tick shy. Oh, that's cute. Now that I can blow that up and see it. Speed bump. I don't know what you're talking about. Though it does slow things down. Slow people down. Adorkable, maybe. Furcons really are a different allowance for some reason to me. It's a romp. Yeah. Like I wouldn't normally like have cuddle piles with my friends like outside of a con. Um, maybe it's just I don't have those kind of relationships with my local friends. I don't know. I need to think about that. I want to better understand why. So, but yeah, muscular I've ever looked. I've never looked this muscular. It's the most muscular either of us have ever looked. Like I at one point was trim. Certainly don't. I'm not now, as Infantis can attest. But yeah, yeah, my arms were never that big. So the biggest they ever were probably like 15 years ago or so. I need to carve time out and start going to the gym again. Like, there's no reason I can't look like that if I really wanted to. It's within reach. Yes, that is Ryu. Yes, that is his Sona. His Sona is kind of cool in that the green circuit markings they're left up to they're not like permanent to his design. They're dyed into the fur. So that means that every artist gets their choice as to how they want to lay them out. So I'm pretty sure no one's ever done it twice the same way, even if a couple of artists have probably tried to mimic another pretty close. So I really like that concept in his model. It'd be worth it to look up my first real chat upload tutorial video that was what? I'm getting mixed messages here. Calling me a good boy and a bad boy at the same time. What's going on? Oh, usually less filled out though. Yeah, Kyoju Bones. Um, he has a style. Yeah, if you go look through his work, you'll see he's very muscular. Um, I like his art. um, I'm done. Oh yes. Some of the VR chat models actually come with tutorials. Like the Winterpaw model does. She has an entire channel of tutorials on YouTube for different things. So like you're generally in good hands with her. Um, Admittedly, her instructions are slightly more tailored for her model, but you can generalize some of the steps, and it'll work for other models too. I'm done. Worried that a lot of tutorials are just the actual model itself. Yeah, that's unfortunately what happens. Also want to know where or what I'm keeping my commissioned thing in. Like, am I receiving exactly? Oh, yes. So that's something you need to talk to the commissioner about at the time that you do the commission. Different artists do it different ways. Some artists, like when you request a retexture, for example, some artists will give you the final files that you can import into your project, and then get your whatever your design will look like on the surface. But if there's a, you know, if they, some artists will also provide you with the painter files, the original painter files that have all the layers in it that was used to generate that PNG that is your new texture, that image. So, if you want, so if you don't get that initial painter file, if you find that there's a flaw with the texture you received, you have to go back to the artist and ask them to help with it. Sometimes at cost. So in my opinion, it's better if you can ask the artist if they're willing to give you the painter files as well. And I'm willing to pay an upcharge for it as well. And in the case of Hunter, who did this texture, he like I asked for some assistance with a couple of fixes. He actually did the fixes and then gave me the painter files as well because he didn't do that the first time, and he did it for free. And I was just like, yeah, no, that's not happening. So I threw some tip money at him. So yeah, there are artists in general are pretty are professional and friendly and kind. As long as you treat them with respect, they will and including respecting their time, they will generally be very flexible and open for you. I want to walk by Dozy through a narrow pass like a doorway. You have to do that thing where we turn sideways. Yeah, turn sideways as we pass. We just kind of like inch past each other, and at one point it's just our chest rubbing against each other. Is that what you're thinking? Maybe something else. Gonna give Zega a difficult night. I don't know what you've commissioned exactly. FBX model already rigged and set up, just retexture. I get the sense that Zega is pretty early in the process, so he might need some additional assistance with how to commission different things and work on different aspects. Yes, you can store it on a flash drive, preferably in another place. Yes, definitely back it up. Definitely back it up. It's a lot of work to get those models put together the way you want them to, and they're not small. Ask for artists to give me their own anchor when I ask for commissions. There's like as a little collection. Oh, nice. Uh, good bad. I don't know what you're talking about. Catching up. I'm slowly catching up. Professional fluster translator. They mean you are a good werewolf overall in life. As a person, however, they want to see you more feral side, alone at night. That's so. He's trying. He's hoping that the newspaper will bring it out. Hi, Tom. Welcome in. It is very good, isn't it, Tom? You like this? You like this? Actually, very soon, not even a few weeks, my winter coat will be coming back in. And I'll start looking at, well, not quite like that, but closer to that. I'm glad you like. Um, let's see. Master Painter file sounds important. Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. Flustered bang. Double bang. Aw. Look at all these blushes. Look at all those cute blushes. Yeah, I've never had someone fluster me. Oh man. I was being kind, Turtwig. Like I was trying to not go too deep into TOS on stream. Mm. Oh yes, I like my floofy mane too. As a matter of fact, something I want to work on is it is a very often forgotten wolf feature. It's a very important one too. The mane is what protects your neck from other things that want to bite it. So the mane is important. It's vital. Let's go deep. Yeah, yeah. um, what was I thinking? Oh yes. So the winter paw model isn't really me. It's very low bar. It's very easy entry into VR models. But this doesn't fit my design for my Zona. So I'm thinking I might look into customizing it or commissioning a custom model. Because I'm supposed to be a lot fluffier than this for starters. Also, I generally eschew t-shirts and anything that would explode upon transformation. So you're heading out now, Terry. Have a good night. An otter scarf. I can just wrap an otter around my neck. Just drape them over my chest, like that, like a stole, kind of. Not a stoat, a stole, but about as long. So they bite the otter instead. Well, probably just a nibble. Uh, you both scare and excite me with what's inside that brain. You might get used to that, Turtwig. I don't know. It is a hot mess up there. It is. I've gotten very good at walking the line between um, propriety and cursed. So, and I keep the most cursed stuff away from everyone. I don't want to go full cursed. But there is certainly a lot of middle ground to cover as well. Uh, assume we're seeing a white dozy because maybe shed. Yes, exactly. I am an Arctic werewolf, you know, as such a thing might exist. And yeah, the lore is basically I'm an Arctic wolf via my father, and a werewolf via my mother. So that's the lore I've worked up for myself. And so I got that Arctic bit of genetics, such that as the amount of daylight wanes, my coat starts switching over to white. I'd like to actually see if I can, at some point in the future, come up with a more like what's the word I'm looking for? More of a more gentle transition, like have like white patches start to appear. But I don't have that much knowledge yet, so it's gonna be poof, there it is. So yeah, and yeah, as there's more sunlight, switch back to my summer coat. Also, I can blend into my surroundings. That's something I've actually found with my model. Even though the form isn't quite I don't what I want, the colors are where they need to be, and like I easily blend into a lot of things. I have to be very careful about the backgrounds that I choose for the stream, for example, so I don't disappear into them. As a matter of fact, I'll have to change the background behind me right now when later on this month, because white fur on light sand probably not going to work very well. You can confirm that Dozy is more sneaky than let on. It's true. And I was still keeping that relatively contained. You never let out all the mischief on the first meeting, after all. You gotta leave some mystery for the next ones. So, but I'm sure those of you who are hanging out in the channel will eventually get to see the full range over the months, maybe years. We'll see how it goes. Um, I think I have finally got through all your distractions. That's what happened. Let's do this. Let's see here. Let's close that. let us bring a distraction. Pocket sand. Raid browser. Oh. So, also, I suppose I should do a quick recap of what we did today. You guys, as you can see down here with my manual tracker, you've unlocked the first couple of goals. So I'm gonna go and find someone to commission for those 5 emotes. And I'll definitely hit you up, Infantis, for the thanks for the coin. I haven't even played The Witcher yet, but for some reason I had the urge to say thanks for tossing a coin to your Witcher. Picked it up. And thank you for the bits. Um so yeah, I will find someone to commission for that. Infantis, I will hit you up for what ideas you have. Because I easily overwhelm myself in hunting for people to commission. Toss a coin to your woofer. Let's see. And I will work on getting that scan redeem put together. I have some ideas on how that should work, but I did kind of shelve it a while ago. But I've seen that a bunch of people were interested in it and definitely enjoyed on other streams. So I thought, let's give it a shot. And that's why I put it on the list. So yeah. The next goal you guys are aiming for is the 6-hour stream. I did not want to go after more than a 12-hour stream. I need to experiment with that a bit before I'm willing to commit my sleepy ass to anything longer than that. So, yeah, I'm hoping that like even though I feel like I'm just kind of doing a little bit and sort of scratching the surface, I hope some of these will be, kind of nice or at least interesting. Horror game Jackbox. I can order meat before the drinking stream. Actually, that's a good point. I should find out what I want to drink for that. I could go with my usual rum and root beer, but maybe I should get something that I have less tolerance for. Ooh, I wonder if I can find that Krupnik. That shit's good. It'd be the appropriate time of year. Can I gift you a mead? I don't know if Throne lets you gift alcohol. Like, I'll accept it if it lets you, but otherwise, like, if it doesn't, let me know what mead you're thinking of. I'm happy to. I will, however, keep my address hidden for now. Though, I could be persuaded to share it in the distant future. Besides, my current place is not very good with packages, unfortunately. Half the time they end up sitting outside forever. Sometimes they don't even make it here for whatever reason, and UPS buggers off and decides to hoard it in their warehouse. And it's like, we're going to try again tomorrow. They never ring the bell, so I never know when they're arriving. A normal otter and can be trusted around wolves. I've heard that before. Maybe not with otter, but check your local destination state laws about shipping booze. Um, Good question, actually. I don't think I recall anything explicitly against it, at least in New York State. Um, I think they only have you declare that it's a perishable item and it's fragile, because I'm pretty sure that meat is going to be in a glass bottle. Meat inside of plastic bottles starts to get really weird. So, um, but a meadery in Washington. Okay. It could also be fun if I ever get a chance to go to Antler Northwest, which I've never been to. Then you can show me this meadery. Where was I? I forget. Oh, yes. Freddy, I don't know if you're still here, and Infantis. Excuse me. Send me your PNGs, and I'll get them added for the next stream. Yes, excellent. Woo. Not sure. I think I covered everything I wanted to. Probably. Who knows? I admit that I have some trepidation about letting chat recommend a horror game. The way that's going to work is, well, I will have Hmm. It's got to be something that you guys will be interested in seeing me play. Like it's like if you request a game just because you know it'll torment me, but it's not interesting for you guys to watch, like that's not fun for everyone. We want it to be something that you know that will be interesting for you guys to watch, aside from the noises I make as I jump. So direct control and push Rat Shaker. I've seen Rat Shaker, and the way that'll work is that I think I'll give myself 2 vetoes in case it happens to be something that I know is just either it's not going to be stream friendly or I know it's going to be not interesting or too difficult actually for me to play because you also don't want to watch me struggle forever. Um, I'll give myself a couple of vetoes, and then what we decide on, I will purchase it right there on stream. So the evidence is there, and it's in my library. So, and what are any of these things that require some effort, I will make sure they get time scheduled in a timely fashion. So you're not gonna be like waiting a year for any of this garbage. So just so you know. Um, hmm. I should also, while the thought has just occurred to me, the infintus is 5 and ready equals 5. There we go. That because there are some of these goals that about individuals gifting a certain number of subs. I want to make sure you guys, it's cumulative. So I don't expect you to just drop a 50 bomb. Like if you somehow manage to get up to 50 or more in the month, like that's yours. And I want to make sure I track that. So a horror game I think would be fun to watch would be Eyes Never Wake. Or I don't know if you could play it because of the game requirements. Eyes Never Wake. Sounds familiar. Is that one use your webcam? If you're uncomfortable around, let's say, dinosaurs, is even a game like Dinosaurs. Actually, I don't mind dinosaurs. Jump scares and excessive gore are usually what do me in. Ah, I think I may have stumbled across one playing that or something similar to it, where the uh oh, how did it go? I forget actually. No, that's good. That means I know nothing of the game aside from that there is a feature involving your webcam. Yeah, you can trust my memory to wipe things out so that it'll always be fresh. Uh, Dinosaur Tycoon considered a horror game? No, not really. However, Spider Terrarium Tycoon, that'll be a horror game. Oh, if that even exists. Ow, the one that reacts to your mic is interesting. I also forgot the name. There are quite a few horror games that react to your mic. So, that'll be interesting actually. Oh man, especially if like I play if you play a horror game that has like mic reactivity and stinky, you can't prove it, though I might be. Hi Oberon, welcome in. Um, the but yeah, like if I'm playing like a game that has like mouse react or sorry mic reactivity, um, and say I've got like a cold that causes me to just cough randomly or sneeze, that would definitely increase the difficulty level. So, that one otter game is so scary. You shouldn't play it. Yeah, yeah. I think I got it in my library or my wish list. I forget where I put it, but I do have it flagged. So, I am aware of it. Unless you think you're brave enough. Am I brave enough? One way to find out. Or is there? Ow, 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 ow. See? Yes. What was I doing? I was raiding out. Allegedly. Allegedly. Allegedly in Lackaday. Whoa. Who do we have here? Hmm. Uh, I suspect Monty's raiding out. Because that looks like his closing screen. Uh. Oh, I did actually get to say hello to Monty a couple times at the convention. once at a Twitch VTuber meetup, and once randomly at the penthouse party. So that was kind of cool. Uh, Admittedly, Rail did the reaching out because I'm too shy for that kind of stuff. So he would like sneak up butt next to Cody and then just like drop some like random snark about gassing the room or something like that. And that the first time he did that, Cody like sorry, not Cody, Monty like I could see him like suddenly lock in place, and then he like slowly turns toward Rail, lifting up this giant plush like footpaw. He just squished Ryu for his insolence. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Yes. Oberon does say the stinky. And I suppose it's accurate. Um, yeah, you know what? Oh wait, actually that's an idea. So there's an idea. And he's just starting. Maybe we should drop in on him. Yeah, maybe we'll raid Spacey. I know we raided him like a month or two ago, but I like him. He's my comfort, my late night comfort streamer. And he's just starting. He's playing through all the Sonic games chronologically. So he was working through Sonic 3 last night before I signed off, so he's probably not too far ahead of that. So let's see. What do we want for a raid message? Oh, as I click into his stream. Uh, hmm. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Emotes. Hmm. You know what's weird? I don't have a sleeping emote. What? I'm all for comfort streams. Totally not biased. Yeah. Spacey usually does horror games. So, but yeah, he's just, it's not always horror games. He also does RPGs. A lot of older games as well. I think the last time we rated him, he was playing Resident Evil. So let's see. Yeah, maybe we'll use this for a raid message. What do you guys think? Naturally, use whatever you want. Use whatever emotes, whatever message, whatever feels like you and brings you the joy. Oh, I should move to this. But yes, we are going to raid Spacey. There we are. Start the raid. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me tonight on this like off day stream. Thanks for your flexibility because of the convention, and thank you for starting out the September donations as well. So I'm very grateful for you to have you guys here. So, but yes, I look forward to catching you guys again soon. Actually, you know what? I'll be back tomorrow night. We're back in our normal schedule, back in our usual shenanigans. So I'll see you tomorrow night for more Crystal Chronicles. Yes, have a good night. Take care. Oh my gosh, look at all these credits. All right.